There is a trend going on in this generation, and I'm going to say what I feel is wrong. And then I will equally ask ChatGPT for for point of view. You see, this thing called BBL, Brazilian butt lift, and then is it liposuction? And I know that it must be very painful. I want you to imagine, I have seen documentaries of, ladies who went through that procedure. The, the surgeon will take knife and cut you from this end of your stomach to the other end and begin to reconstruct your body. Maybe you feel like you have stomach or you are not comfortable. And the truth is, at what point do women become comfortable with themselves? Because the fashion industry has made billions out of women. And one of the businesses that will never die is businesses that has to do with women. Women cosmetics, women things, women. Because when you look at a woman from her head to her toes, there are fake and artificial parts that have been manufactured, and they are still being manufactured, that they are available for them to buy. They are not free of charge to buy. So the question is, at what point should a woman be comfortable with her body? And they are body shaming me, this and that. So because of that, you go through surgery, through pains. And then you begin to look at your body. It is now that you are comfortable. But you were not comfortable before. Everything about women can be reconstructed. Every part of a woman. There are doctors who can reconstruct it. Now, the question is, what is the long-term side effect of these things? The doctor that took his knives and cut you, tore your body, did he take his time to tell you the long-term side effect of the things they are exposing your body to? The injections, do they take their time to tell you the long-term side effect? These are some of the things. Don't look at today, look at tomorrow. If you do your BBL at the age of 30 or 32, 35, and God prolonged your life to live to see 100 years, are you thinking of what will happen to you in the long run? Okay, today you may have the money to be maintaining the surgery. Do you know what will happen in 50 years' time, in 30 years' time? Do you factor all these things before you make the move to tear your body? Please, let us be guided and careful. And women, you must learn to be comfortable with how God created you. You must learn to be comfortable with how you were created by God in the beginning. It's important. Your inability to be comfortable with your height made many to have developed so many pains in their body because of excessive use of high heels. The cosmetics, the foundation, the things you're putting on your face, do you take your time to read the content, the chemicals they use to manufacture those things? Do you take your time to look at the chemicals they use in manufacturing those things, do you take your time? The creams you are rubbing, the soaps you are using, do you take your time to check? Because you are not comfortable with your dark skin, with your chocolate skin, you want to be white by all means. Do you take your time? The wig and the weave on the hairs you are wearing, you're putting on your head, do you take your time to study how it was manufactured? Where does it come from? Are you aware that in some cultures, when people die, they will cut off their hairs? Are you aware that in some cultures, when women die, they say they have to burn their body. So before they burn their body, they will remove their hairs. Do you know that there are some temples in India that people will just decide to donate their hairs as a sign of ritual? It is a spiritual something. And they will donate their hairs to a temple, to a shrine. And the temple, the shrine, will sell off the hairs to hair producers, and they will turn the hair into, when they say human hair, do you know the human that had the hair before they cut off the hair and they sell it off to you? Do you know the process? And that is why the people that on average, the people that have more spiritual problem are women than men. Women have more spiritual problem than men. Women, if you go to places of prayer and deliverance, women have more because they expose themselves to things they don't even know, because they are not comfortable with their body. They are not comfortable with how God created them in the beginning. So you have to be guided. So now, I will not take much of your time. Let me go to the internet. I have my laptop here. Let me tap with you. Long-term side effects of BBL and liposuction, and important people who died through the process. Okay, let's stop there. Okay, look at the answer. Good. What is BBL and liposuction? BBL, Brazilian butt lift, is fat. Fat is taken from one part of the body through liposuction and injected into the buttocks to increase size and shape. So they can take fat from your stomach, fat from your leg or any part of your body that has fat. Then they will inject it into the buttock to increase size and shape. But liposuction is surgical removal of fat deposit through suction. It suck out fat from your body. Now, do you understand the difference? Okay, look at long-term side effects. Even when patients survive the initial procedure, there are possible long-term consequences. Fat necrosis, dead fat cells harden into painful lumps. 1. 2. Chronic pain and nerve damage around buttocks. 3. Asymmetry or irregular shapes as fat is reabsorbed unevenly. After this thing, your body may have the shape that you want, maybe rotund as you want, but eventually the fat will start being absorbed back to the body, and that it becomes a pattern of you wasting your money. Number 4, migration of fat to unintended areas, sometimes causing deformities. Number 6, blood clots and embolism risk that may appear months after or later. Then sagging or drooping after years as skin elasticity decreases. Because the more you grow older, the fat in your body, there's a decrease that happens to the body. As I see, when people are older, you see that they begin to shrink. And these things happen. Then for liposuction, lymphedema is the chronic swelling due to fluid imbalance, nerve damage causing long-term numbness and tingling sensation, internal organ damage if the cannula puncture deeply, then scarring and contour irregularities that worsen with age. You will leave a big scar on your body. That your husband that you feel supported today, times can change. That your boyfriend that you feel like because you have done a liposuction or this and that a season can change, times can change. What you like today, tomorrow you will not like it. Have you not seen people that bought car today and then 3 months later they don't like it again, they sell it off? Kidney and heart complications from fluid shift, then psychological effect, body dysmorphia, depression if result doesn't meet expectation. Now, people who died from BBL liposuction are Kanye West's mother, Dr. Donda West, in 2007 died. Kanye West is a musician. She died after cosmetic surgery involving liposuction and a tummy tuck. And we can look at the effect of tummy tuck. Tummy tuck side effects. Don't do things blindly. Number 2, Solange Magnano in 2009, former Miss Argentina, died at 38 from a pulmonary embolism after buttock augmentation. It is similar to BBL. Then we have Jackie O in 2003. The person should be reality star from Wild and Out, died after a mommy makeover. Mommy makeover is another one again. Procedure in Miami, which included liposuction and fat transfer. She died. Numerous young women worldwide, especially in Miami, Dominican Republic, Venezuela, and Nigeria, have died. Medical reports show BBL carries one of the highest mortality rates in plastic surgery. BBL carries the highest mortality death rate, the rate of death in plastic surgery, estimated 1 in 3,000 procedures, mainly due to fat embolism in the lungs or heart, fat moving to the lungs. The person could not breathe again and the person died. Doctors will not tell you this. So now, why BBL is deadly compared to other cosmetic surgeries? When fat is injected too deep, it can enter large veins and travel to the lungs. We call it fat embolism, which can kill within minutes. You can die within minutes if the person doing that thing is not professional. And even if he's a professional, he can make mistakes. Number 2, many clinics operate with poor standards, unqualified doctors, or perform multiple surgeries at once. And number 3, rush for fast beauty and cheap procedures often sacrifice safety. Listen to this. The goat that follows the crowd to the stream may drink poison with them. So be careful. Now let's look at effect of tummy tuck before I let you go. So a tummy tuck, we call it abdominoplasty. It's a surgery to remove excess fat and You remove excess fat, remove excess fat, excess skin and fat from the abdomen and tighten abdominal muscles. While it can reshape the stomach, it carries short-term and long-term side effects. Okay, let's look at short-term side effects. Number one, this usually appears in the days or weeks after surgery. One, pain and swelling can last several weeks. In fact, a lady said she did this procedure, that she has given birth to 3 children before doing it, that there is no pain on earth. It is the pain she went through was more than the pain of childbirth. And what is the essence of it? Bruising and skin sensitivity. 3, fluid accumulation, seroma under the skin. 4, infection at incision site. Blood clots, especially deep vein thrombosis in the legs. Difficulty standing upright for days due to tightness. And slow wound healing. Sometimes the incisions reopens. Let's look at long-term side effect. This may develop months or years later. Number one, permanent scarring, usually a long horizontal across the lower abdomen. Long. There's a scar long from this side of your leg to this side. They would open everything, tear you open. Why should you endure this amount of pain? Because you're not comfortable in your skin, because you want to look beautiful. Who told you that you are not beautiful the way you are? Who told you? Is it social media that told you you're not beautiful? No. When you were created, you are beautiful, wonderfully made. Why bear this quantum of pain? Loss of sensation or numbness in the lower belly nerves, tissue necrosis, death or death of skin, fat tissues if blood supply is cut off. Necrosis has to do with death. Chronic pain or stiffness in the abdominal muscles, asymmetry or irregular contouring. The belly may look uneven. Weak abdominal wall if muscles don't heal properly. Then psychological impact. Some patients regret results, develop body image issues, or feel the change doesn't meet expectations. And then we have, these are serious complications, though they are rare, cardiovascular problems from anesthesia or blood clot migration, pulmonary embolism, and then excessive internal bleeding. These ones are a bit rare. But important to take note of this, tummy tuck is considered a major surgery. Major surgery. Major surgery. In fact, it is not even a cosmetic quick fix. Recovery may take 6 months to 1 year for full healing. The woman did it on social media, and the husband came, was trying to encourage me. We are not going to listen to you. There are children in this generation because of social media. You think you can talk to everybody about no. Be careful before you do it. Be careful. Read the terms and conditions first. Read everything. Study first before you go ahead. Thank you.